Former NYPD officer allegedly organized fentanyl and heroin deals while on duty. New York City and the Empire State of Mind. Welcome back. The last time I heard from you guys, you were giving away free crack pipes. What could have possibly went wrong since then? I'll tell you what went wrong. An ex-New York City Police Department officer was taken into custody on Thursday and now faces allegations that she negotiated deals for the purchase of fentanyl and heroin while working. Grace Rosa Baez, 37, is charged with 3 counts of narcotics distribution and conspiracy to distribute fentanyl and heroin, according to a report citing the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York. A cop having an OnlyFans to make a little bit of extra money doesn't sound so bad now, does it? A little bit of fentanyl, a little dope dealing on the side really puts things in perspective. Baez had worked for the NYPD since 2012 before resigning, according to a police spokesperson. Cesar Martinez is facing the same charges as Baez. The report noted Baez and Martinez offered to sell kilogram quantities of fentanyl, heroin, and cocaine. A kilo is 1,000 grams if you follow the Ghostface song. According to prosecutors, filings by the prosecution alleged that Baez and Martinez worked together from October 9th to Thursday to organize and negotiate deals to obtain drugs, the report noted. So you mean to tell me they were only running this high-end operation from October 9th all the way up until last Thursday? How many of you think they've been doing this a lot longer than that? The pair was discovered via a confidential source working with law enforcement. Another article said it was a paid informant working with the FBI. On October 11th, Baez told the informant she could facilitate the sale of 2 kilograms of fentanyl for an estimated $30,000 per kilogram, along with 400 grams of heroin for an added price, prosecutors said. Eventually, Baez met with the police source in Yonkers, where the former delivered a candy container filled with heroin. Selling drugs as a police officer does sound like a solid cover. I mean, would you trust that shady guy standing on the corner, or would you go to the person you trust, the person with the badge? Go to the brand you know. Following the arrest of the ex-officer, law enforcement entered the apartment shared by Baez and Martinez and found a package of suspected narcotics being thrown from inside the apartment to outside the apartment. It was narcotics. If it wasn't, they wouldn't have threw it out the window. According to the prosecution, inside the apartment, law enforcement discovered a kilogram press machine as well as additional suspected narcotics that Martinez had apparently attempted to throw outside. This had to be a trap house. There is no way they were living together in that apartment with all that work just hanging around. Haven't you listened to the 10 crack commandments? This is New York City. It was also determined that Baez had negotiated the deals while she was on duty. According to the report, what was she going to wait till she was off? Grace Rosa Baez took an oath to protect and serve the people of New York City. U.S. Attorney Damian Williams said, as alleged, she flagrantly violated that oath by pushing poison, including fentanyl and heroin, which are driving the nation's deadly opioid crisis and have been responsible for thousands of tragic deaths in the city and around the nation.